Hey guys, welcome back to our Facebook Live. My name is Ale Gonzalez and I'm the digital navigator with Bridging Apps, a program of Easter Seals Greater Houston. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we're going to be talking about summer apps for kids. So with the children out of school, we definitely need to work on keeping them entertained, and unfortunately, we just don't always have the time to have that playtime with them, give them that space to do free play. And so I wanted to share two apps that I personally use with my 5-year-old niece. She absolutely loves them, and it really gets her imagination, her creativity, and really her story telling skills to grow and develop. And I've seen so much growth in her in that aspect by using these two apps. Both apps that I'm going to be sharing today are free. One of them is going to be Toka Kitchen Monsters, and the other is going to be Chatterpix. Both are completely free, do not have any in-app purchases, and do not have any ads. So they are absolutely perfect for children when you just want to give them an app so that they can start playing without fear that they're going to overcharge your credit card, by about $200-300. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that you guys can see the two apps that I'm talking about. The very first one is going to be on the left side of the screen, and that is called Toka Kitchen Monsters. This is part of the Toka World new platform that just came out. This is still an independent app that can be downloaded for free, and you can still use it independent of their new platform and app called Toka World. However, you can also choose to download Toka World for more apps and games within that developer's world. So for Toka Kitchen Monsters, I love it because it is a fun little app to use, and it truly encourages free play. What I mean by free play is that there are no levels, no scores, no way for children to get the play wrong. It's just for them to get on the app and have fun with it, really work on that creativity, that storytelling. It allows you as the parent or caregiver to be there with them and really encourage play talk, encourage those stories, and just kind of, still be able to play with them, but more so on an iPad. So what you do is you go ahead and hit play, and you get to choose from two monsters. What you're doing is that you're trying to feed them and make them full, but some foods they like, some foods they don't like. So it's really starting a conversation of good eating habits, some foods that you might not like, and maybe putting those boundaries of that's not what I'm going to eat right now, and that's okay. And it's super fun. My 5-year-old niece loves playing it. She especially likes giving the lemon to the monster and seeing him make that face, that little face of, "Ooh, that's too sour." And so you just keep dragging food. So like right there, he doesn't like broccoli, so he won't eat broccoli. But he really likes other things, such as that meat. That was a yummy thing for him, and same thing for tomatoes. And so again, as the child is playing, you can initiate those conversations. Oh, why do you think he made that sour face after he ate the lemon? Or why do you think he spit that out? What could we do instead of spitting food out? And just really start that dialogue along with them. As I mentioned, this is a completely free app. As you can see, there are no ads and there is no in-app purchases. And you have the option between feeding two different monsters. The next app is going to be called Chatterpix. And this is great to use independently with your children, or if you're in the classroom later on. It's a great way to get those shyer students to talk and, tell you about their summer, what's going on in their lives. I love it because it's super easy. You can hand that iPad to your child, and there's not really going to be much that they can get confused about. what you do is you can either take a photo or choose one already in your gallery. So I'm going to take one of the water bottle that I have in front of me. And so I go ahead and snap that picture. And after I snap it, I go ahead and draw a line for its mouth. And then from here, instead of me having to go and speak to people, speak in front of people, especially if I'm shy, I can give my stories, my presentations through this little talking water bottle now. So I'll go ahead and click that microphone button. Hi, my name is Ale, and I'm the digital navigator with Bridging Apps, a program of Easter Seals Greater Houston. So you go ahead and hit that stop button, and then it'll go ahead and record your voice. And then as you play
My name is Ale, and I'm the digital navigator with Bridging Apps, a program of Easter Seals Greater Houston.
So it's super cute. You can do this in several different scenarios. Outside in the park, create stories of inanimate objects, and just really, like I said, get that creativity going. You can go ahead and hit next, and you can add different filters to make it even more fun. Add cool stickers to kind of personalize each object. So my water bottle is going to have some sunglasses and a tie because they're ready for summer, but they got to go to work, so you know. You can add different frames and things like that. You can even type into it and choose your font as well as the text. For the text, you can always use your voice to go ahead and type it and still include that in your masterpiece. After you're done, you can go ahead and save it to your camera roll. Once it's saved to your camera roll, you can then share it with other people. So maybe grandparents, aunts, uncles, whoever might not be there, you can go ahead and send them a copy, a video of this little story that they created. So these are all of the other ones that I've done, including my dog, and then some of the examples that they have uploaded on the app. It's very few controls. It's super fun, super easy. If you guys try out these apps and absolutely love them, let us know in the comments down below. We'd love to hear about your experience with them. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great day.